Parents of people who are called childless have a very personal story behind them, and that title, or that childlessness can be a very heavy topic. But one thing I need to mention, it's not a disability not to have a child. Hello everybody, and welcome to Naomi's all-inclusive world, where I am quickly gonna just throw in a thing or two about childlessness and this state, especially in our society. Now, childlessness in the simplest of language is just is that state of not having children. Now, it's a state of not having children, where in this case, there are many reasons as to why someone cannot or actually can have children. We have people who have children because they biologically sired them. We have people who have children because they adopted them. We have people who have children because they ended up taking that responsibility, say after these children's parents, like, perished or something like that. So being called a parent or being called someone with a child is also equally detailed, just the way being called childless is. And many human beings rather, if I can say it, are quick to just think, because I am childless, that means I have not been able to sire a child. Now, we parents become parents, or you can actually become a parent to a child, like I said earlier, by naturally siring them, or by adopting them, or by taking up a responsibility and so on. And just equally in the same way, someone can end up being childless, not because they never sired one, but because life happened and say they lost the child they had through life's, happenings like accidents, like natural deaths, heart attacks, like, and so on, shootings, or you can actually end up being childless much as you have a child because, say, for example, you've been locked away. So you are there, you have a child, but because you are in prison, say, for example, serving a life sentence, it's like you have a child, but you don't have a child. Or we have cases of parents where parents have children, they know them, they are alive, but children are not in their lives per se. So that parent almost feels like they're childless. Either the child is gotten lost into substance and drugs, or the child just left home and abandoned home, or the child got lost. Like, you must be watching this on news as well, or you've read something like, we have parents who lost their children to the terrorist groups, Can you imagine a parent who had just that single child, and the child, got lost and joined some terrorist group in Somalia or whoever? So this parent knows they have a child, but they don't have anything to show for it. So they equally just feel like they are childless. So yeah, I just want to emphasize that, childlessness is not a disability. So let's not look at people who don't have children for whatever reason as lesser human beings, as lesser couples, as lesser, family members and so on, because it doesn't take you being a parent to actually be a complete person. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. And in the meantime, please like, share and subscribe, and drop me a comment on this particular case of childlessness, because it's a very serious case. We have seen childlessness cost marriages, cost relationships, just because people couldn't have couldn't have kids and so on. And it shouldn't be like that. So share your story, your experience, or what you've come